Bueno, ahora estamos con Josef Newgarden. Joseph, hi. Is your Spanish have improved or no? Not. We talked last year and you promised me that you will improve, but I think no.
Un poquito español.
It's okay.
That's all I have. I have very little.
But you
I
can
should
say,
be better.
hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh yeah, hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm forgetting. I'm already forgetting. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I don't know. I don't even know what I said.
It's okay. Where's the library?
Oh.
Yeah, good.
Where's the library at? Okay.
Joseph, we are here in Long Beach, 5th race of the season. How would you describe your season so far?
It's been a good year for the most part. It's early. But, you know, I think for us to get a win on the board very early is encouraging. I think we're progressing at a good rate. And for us, we just need to keep getting better throughout the year. I think if we do that, then we'll have a good opportunity to challenge for the championship at the very end.
Talking about challenges, last year was not that good, but I'm sure that you're doing all this work to make a difference this year.
Yeah, we've worked incredibly hard. This team, oh my goodness, they are so good at what they do. And we've had, you know, a tremendous group for many years. Certainly every year I've been here, I always feel like we show up and we can win every race. I always feel that way. I mean, we have the opportunity and the potential. And we've had a couple tough seasons to go through, but I don't think it has, you know, taken away the encouragement of the team. Everyone is working just as hard as ever, if not harder now. And we're, you know, we're trying to be the best versions of ourselves and to put fast cars on the track. The game always changes, though. You know, what worked last year or 2 years ago or 5 years ago doesn't necessarily work this year. So we're trying to keep up with the pace of development and knowledge. You know, the cars look similar, but there's always little changes. And we're trying to come up with the best solution for this year to have fast cars. And I think we're starting to figure that out. There's some places we need to be better at. I think our road course car is the one area we need to continue to push development, but we've had strong oval cars. I think we'll continue to have that this year. And I really think our street course package is very good.
Yeah, that was my next question, because you've won 12 of 25 last oval races. So what do you need to bring that momentum into like street circuit like Long Beach?
Yeah, I think for us it's just about delivering, you know, fast cars right off the truck. And I think road course wise has been tougher for us the last 2 years. We sort of know that ourselves. We've been hit or miss, more miss than hit. And on the oval side, it's just been a lot simpler. We sort of always have fast cars when we show up and we roll right off the truck. And that's for the team as a whole. So I think if we can, you know, if we can develop that on the road course where it seems a little more automatic and the speed's just there, it makes, you know, our job as a team easier to execute. So we're working on it. I think we're starting to figure out the pieces right now for this current puzzle, and we'll see what, you know, the middle of the season holds.
Strategy is always like a huge role, no? Plays a huge role here. How do you balance aggression versus patience during the race?
Well, I think the aggression versus patience it's always the same thing. I don't think it ever changes. You're trying to be right in the middle of it, where, you know, you can't be too cautious. That makes you vulnerable, I think, when you're too cautious. So you need to be aggressive, but you never want to be over the line. You kind of want to find that balance. So we're always doing the same thing. I'm not trying to change much. But you got to know when the opportunity is in front of you and everything lines up, you got to be able to push, and sometimes push that little bit further than you were before. So I think just being balanced, you know, always being aggressive, but in a balanced way, and then being ready to, you know, tip up the scales a little bit more when the opportunity presents itself.
I was talking with Pato yesterday about like how Formula One has changed this year, and he told me like I feel that IndyCar is the best competition nowadays because we're like, let's say like pure racing. There's a pure racing. What are your thoughts on like how demanding is IndyCar compared to other series?
Well, I think the great thing about IndyCar is it really is. It's always been pure racing. You know, it's never not been this way. We've been talking about it as this sort of hidden gem in motorsports where maybe not everybody, you know, gives it enough credit, and I think there's truth to that. It is the most pure form of racing. It's like racing go-karts. You know, whenever you talk to a driver that races in IndyCar, they feel like it's very old school. And by old school, I mean from when they first started. When you first start racing go-karts, it's just passion. It's out of the excitement of pushing the vehicle to the limit. And that's what we do in IndyCar. There's really nothing, there's nothing trickery about it. It's about a team working together, trying to get the most out of the team, the driver. you know, and pushing each other hard and just racing, purely racing. There's no gimmicks. I really don't find any gimmicks in IndyCar. So that's what's enjoyable about it. When you're watching an IndyCar race, you know it's a real race. There's nothing else to it than that. I don't know how to state that differently. It feels like go-karting, which is the best form of racing.
True. Thank you very much and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Para ver más, suscríbete al canal de Fox Deportes en YouTube.